I'm here with Mr. Samuel Doku, the head consultant and architect of the firm that is working on this project, and with Sarah Noy, the site manager of Freedom. She is in charge of everything. Why are we here? Assemblies of God in Ghana has been in existence for over 80 years, starting from the northern region of Ghana through Kumasi and here in Accra. We have never had our permanent head office. Where we are now, we are perching with our Assemblies of God Literature Center, and even the place where we are working, the site is on rent in the Literature Center. Floods and other things comes on perennially or periodically to destroy and hamper our progress. The leadership of Assemblies of God and all the membership had the desire to have our permanent office. And I would say that, like Esther, Mordecai told her, you have come into the kingdom at such a time as this. God has brought you into Assemblies of God, into leadership, be it a pastor, a district pastor, a regional superintendent, or even a church member at such a time as this. For us to raise up this building to the glory of His name, not to the name of Assemblies of God Ghana. And we need your support, we need your cooperation, we need your commitment, we need your prayer. That is why we have said that every second Sunday of the month, there will be special fundraising and special prayer for the project. He is Mr. Samuel Doku, Head Designs. He is the lead consultant for the headquarters project. He will give us brief about the whole project.
Thank you.
Thank you very
much. This is the Assemblies of God headquarters project. We started somewhere early 2016 with the design works. By November 2016, we were on site. Now we are doing the foundation works for the main building. The building is L in shape. We are working on the longer portion. When we are out of the ground, we go to the shorter portion. The shorter portion is mainly for the Assemblies of God Ghana offices. On the ground floor, we have a big bookshop facing the main road where the Literature Center will be located. In the middle, we have the guest houses. We have about 15 rooms for visiting pastors, very beautiful suites for visiting pastors. We have a big canteen on the ground floor, which is going to be commercial. We have our offices, and then we have a 350 capacity modern conference room at the top. The conference room comes with its own foyer, its kitchen, its laboratory facility. So it's a conference room, a full conference room, which can be rented as well. On the ground floor, where you can see we are working on the basement. We have a first basement for the bank. The bank will occupy the basement and the ground floor. Prime Insurance will take some of the floors, and some of the floors are for rental. On this wing, the top floor is an open terrace where we can hold activities there, like refreshments, like banquets. So it can be for rental on this wing. We have water collecting systems at the top. We have an area for our masts for communication. We have our overhead water tanks on the top floor. But currently what we are doing on the ground floor, we have 2 lifts serving the whole building. We are building the first lift. We can see from the foundation, which is the main entrance, the main reception. Then from there we have another reception at the Assemblies of God. Currently, where we are standing is the car park. We have 2 levels car park. We'll have the basement car park for 100 cars minimum. 100 cars. And then we'll have the top level of the car park, which will be for between 60 and 75 car parks. We'll have our frontage, where we'll have our security posts, and then our front fence wall. This is where we will enter the property from. That's the Ameka Cabral Road. You enter and exit from the property. The number of floors for the building is 6. We have 6 floors, superstructure, and we have 1 floor basement. Whatever you need is there. Air conditioning provision has been made, internet has been made, intercoms. With power, we have the main ECG line supplying power to the project. We've made provision for solar panels. The whole roof has been planned to carry solar panels, which will give us a standby power in future. We have made provision also for standby generators also to give us power. So power supply 24/7 is guaranteed.
With this head office facility construction, we have limited space on the site because of traffic movement and also our location. It's a prime area, and the works, well, as the architect has said earlier, there's a basement car park to facilitate parking, and also the main building, which is in the form of an L. With this information at hand, we are constructing the project in this way. We are starting off with the construction of the main building, which is the L shape, which has the offices, the guest house, as the architect has said earlier on. We have also started by setting up our site office, a temporary site office, and then also we have our workmen's shed. For our material supply, we have been able to supply materials for the first phase, which is a substructure for both the AG guest house area and then the offices area as well. Our reinforcements have been packed, they are being cut and bent, and they are being used on site. We don't want the instance whereby we would need materials and there is shortage on site. So we have a big storage area that we also store our cement and other materials that we will need for the project. The project is very time limited. It's supposed to be a 24-month project, and we can't go beyond this. Owing to the frequent rains also during this season, we are quickly trying to get off the ground, as you can see, tackling the substructure for the main L shape of the building, and then also we started the excavation.
The consulting team are very seasoned, experienced. About 85% of the consulting team are members of Assemblies of God. The list is about 25 years experience in the field, and as a result of that, you will realize that whatever we are doing here is very professional. Quality control is paramount. You can see the kind of sand being used. It's all river sand, neat river sand. The stones are tested quarried. The iron rods are tested in the laboratory. The blocks are concrete blocks tested in the laboratory before being used. Whatever is being done here is monitored 24/7. We have 2 clerks of works on the site, monitoring every activity. There is no activity the contractor will undertake which we, the consultants, will not give approval before they will do it. So when we talk of quality, the project is of the highest quality. Every concrete batch that is poured, we take samples, we prepare the cubes for crushing, and we have all the crushing results in our files. When we come to safety and security, we are on top of the issue. as at now, because of our strictness on safety, we don't have any accident, despite the numerous, you can see the trucks outside, inside, and the excavators and the cutting machines, the compacting machines, the vibrating machines, the mobile batching plants. All these machines are on the site, but we've not had any accident because of the strict monitoring. We pray and hope that for the good works being done, we will not have any accidents on the site till the completion.